What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you this Imou Ranger 2, and I have got this as a review unit and I have been using it for almost about a week now, and today I'll show you my impressions and like kind of a full review of this camera and how it works. This is a Wi-Fi security camera, of course, a competition to the Mi 360 security camera. It rotates like 360, of course. So let's jump into the unboxing of this device, and this is how the box packaging looks like. And here we have the Ranger 2 branding, as you can see on the bottom, and on the sides we have some features listed if you're noticing. So on the body, as you can see, there is a built-in mic, then the micro SD card, network port, power and built-in speaker, then the reset button and stuff. So let me unbox this package. This is something which is gonna help you if you are mounting the camera on a wall or a ceiling. And here we have the mount and some screws over here, as you can see. 5 volt 1 amp adapter, as it's listed over here, and standard like Indian plug over here, and has a USB port. And here we get this USB cable, of course, to connect this camera. And this is how the camera looks like, as you can see. And it kind of looks like the Xiaomi camera. And here, as you can see, it has the LAN port on the back and the USB port to like power it in. Now let me move to the front. Well, on my package there are some scratches. So yeah, it was couriered by DGDC, so I can't talk about their service, but I do see some scratches up top on this device. And here we have the camera itself, and it rotates like 360 degree. So yeah, and like it kind of is like rotatable on the top and the bottom too, as you can see. So here is the Imou camera app review. This is how the app's icon looks like, as you can see. And the app, you can have this security as the like fingerprint scanner, as you can see. I can just put my finger over here and it unlocks for me. So yeah, I was like playing some games, so it shows the last time whenever you have opened it. And if you click over here, you can get the live view, as you can see. This is how the camera looks like. And if you want to record some like live view on the device, you can just click on this record, or you can take a snapshot from here by clicking on the snapshot, or you can speak to the camera wherever you put it and like speak through the phone to the camera. It's like a call between the devices, so it works great. The like camera also has a mic and a speaker, so that's great. The other party can listen and talk to you through the camera itself. And if you talk about the histories and stuff, here if you click over here, it shows the like buy cloud storage. I don't have a cloud storage, so I'm using a 32 GB SD card here. So if you go into here, you have to give it some time to load up, and once it loads, as you can see, it started loading up. The blue area shows the idle part, and this is where like there is no motion detected. The blue part, if you have all the time like recording, you can see like this is when I was gaming. So yeah, it also records the audio and stuff. If I turn on this audio, as you can see, whatever the audio was, I was gaming, so you can hear my keyboard and stuff. Let me scroll back again. As you can see, I'm just sitting over here using the phone. It shows everything over here, so this is pretty good. It records all the time the audio and stuff. You can just like move over there, and this orange part you are seeing over here, because it detected the motion, it's like a pinkish orange kind of, as you can see. And the blue part is of course idle. I just talked about it earlier. And this is how it looks like when it's like totally dark. So this is how it looks like when there is the infrared camera turned on. And as you can see, in this like low light, there is like, I can't even see my floor, it's that dark. So yeah, you can see this is how it looks like. And when the infrared like mode is turned on, it's turned on automatically, by the way. And like whenever the light goes out or something and there is no light at all in the room, it switches to the infrared lighting mode automatically. There is kind of a like red light on top of the camera whenever the like infrared mode is turned on. I'll show a picture over here how it looks. And by the way, with this live view, you can zoom it in. As you can see, box over there is GeForce Zotac GTX 1070. So pretty much like the picture quality is not very bad at all. As you can see, it's a live view and you can zoom it in this much. So that's really great. And you can select the HD or SD from here, whatever like quality you want to get, because it depends on the internet. If you don't have a strong internet, you can like choose SD. By the way, the camera is a 1080p camera, of course. And in this app, you can just rotate it like this and it will switch to the like landscape mode automatically. You don't have to turn on rotation or something for this feature. Now let me go into the settings and you can have the arm settings from here. And let me tell you, if you have this smart tracking turned on, this is how it will work. So you can just move like this and it will track yourself like this. As you can see, it can track you anywhere if this feature is enabled. And it also like records the audio all the time, so you can just play it back on your phone. And from the memory card, you can read the file whenever you want to play it. So here, just to give you an idea, that like with one tube light turned on, it can track you just like anywhere. It's totally 360, so it can track you anywhere. As you can see, you can just like move from here, and I can see the camera is moving up and down and like 360 degrees sideways. And with this human detection notification, whenever a human walks around like in front of the camera, you get a notification on your phone. So that's really cool. We have this motion detection thing. So if you have it turned on, whenever there is a motion, then only it will record the part. Otherwise it will stay idle and it won't be recorded on your like SD card. So that's really cool feature. I would say use this instead of recording all the time, because like if you record all the time, let me show you the local storage. I have the recording all the time turned on for like a few hours, and as you can see, it almost filled 5 GB of the memory card. And I would say I have tested it. If you turn on the like recording all the time, it almost consumes about 11 GB in a day or 24 hours. So that's really too much. Like totally it will fill up your 32 GB SD card in almost like 3 days. So that's really too much. So no need to record like all the time. Whenever it detects the motion, it will record. Just turn on that feature. And how do you do that? Let me show you. From the settings, you go to this local storage settings, and from here just disable this general recording storage turn off. As you can see, if you turn it off, it won't record all the time. And that blue part I just showed you on the timeline, it won't be there. There will be only orange parts. So that's good. Whenever it detects motion, it will record on the card. And this camera sliding feature is really cool. And right now, if I click over here, the camera will just go down. As you just saw, this is a privacy mask. When it's done that, you cannot like view or like listen to the audio, what's happening on the like camera side. If you turn this off, it takes a moment, but as you can see, the camera comes up again. And this microphone is turned on so that the microphone stays on always. You can also disable the microphone if you want to, if you have some privacy issues of the talking and stuff. It won't record the audio if you have this one turned off. Now again, you can share the device with like any other account if you have. And this network configure feature is really good. And here I can like switch the Wi-Fi networks whatever I want to. And I would say this feature was not there, or I could not find this feature on the Mi Home app for the like Mi 360 camera. One of my friend got it, so I was checking the app out, but I could not just like figure this network configure settings out. So I had to reset that camera to get that Wi-Fi connection set up wizard. So yeah, that's really weird for that Mi Home app, but here you can just get it over here, as you can see on this network config area. Now inside more, you have this IR light settings. I have it turned on auto. This device indicator, it will just show a green like color. Let me just turn it on. As you can see, it popped up. I don't know if you can really see it. And here we have the camera image flip, which will like flip the image 180 degrees. If you want to mount the camera on like ceiling or something, you can use this feature. And also from here, as you can see, there is the micro SD card slot, and there is a reset button of this camera. And the scrolling wheel is like really nice. You can tap it once to like make a little bit of movements, or if you want like rapid movements, you can just like pull it like this. As you can see, it goes all the way up, and you can put it to sideways and get a really nice view, I guess. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, works great. And by the way, if you want to access the SD card and see the recording, you can click over here and if you go to this SD card, you can see there are like all the footages which has been recorded, and I would say all the footages over here is kind of like of 5 minutes of interval. So there is one problem with that, is like if something happens between 1 to 5 minutes recently, you cannot really see the footage actually like really fast. You have to wait for at least 4 to 5 minutes to like see it over here. So with that, you get like one plus point and one minus point, is that like if it records for 1 hour interval, you cannot really see the footage for almost 1 hour until it has finished the recording. But we are lucky that it records the footages almost of 5 minutes of intervals, so that's great. And this timeline, I am really liking it over here, that like you can just scroll through it and see everything what happened in the past, and there is a date. You can change the date and see like whatever happened yesterday or like today. So I would say I really like love this timeline kind of feature. This really helps like at times. And one plus point is that it also has a PC app. So with this Imou app, you can control everything from like your PC, and I have downloaded it and installed it. This is just a normal exe file. It will ask you for the login. I have auto login turned on, so it's just getting me into the app itself. So once you get in the app, it will look like this, as you can see on full screen. I was confused that doesn't show the camera. Well, it does. Here on the left side, you will find this camera, and if you click on this play button or even here, you can see everything on your screen just like this, as you can see. And you can double click over here and you can add multiple cameras from here, of course. And like it shows up like this, as you can see, kind of trippy it looks, but yeah, it does work. So you can control everything from here. You can record it or take a snapshot just like this, as you can see it took the snapshot, so that's great. And even you can talk if you want to from here, as you can see. If I hold like this, it says enable talk, so you can talk from your PC itself. So pretty great. You can record, of course, and you can move the camera itself from here. Yeah, it is kind of slow and it does like overdo it, but yeah, you have to get used to it kind of. We also have a like privacy mask over here. If you're looking at this icon on the bottom, and if you turn it on, you won't be able to like see anything. So that's great. Like makes the camera go down like this, as you're seeing on the screen. So yeah, it's a really great feature. You can do this from the PC. And one more plus point is that the like USB cable you get in the box is almost a 1.5 meter or like 2 meter USB cable almost. I mean, it's pretty long. And by the way, this is a indoor camera, not an outdoor camera. So in case if you want to use a camera outdoors or something, this is not the one. This is an indoor security camera. So I would say, in my opinion, this is quite a nice option if you want to get a like 360 camera within your budget of around 2,500 rupees. This is quite a great option. I would say it is in some ways better than the Mi 360 camera, although I haven't used that for a long time. But from first impressions and looking at the features and stuff with the app, I would say this camera seems a little bit better than that. But you can choose whatever you need. I'll put the link for this in the description box below, so you don't need to worry. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tiro from catering and Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.